So this is an ankle dorsiflexion positional iso here with the heel off the ground. We're trying to drive forward. So Isaac's trying to push the rack over, even though it's not going to be actually pushed over. You should be pushing against an immovable object here. And I'll talk through some of the variations out of this, but he's trying as hard as he can to really fight and push that over, driving through his lower Achilles area here that I point out, using that to kind of pedal his foot down as he's doing the reps. So he's both pedaling down and pushing, making sure he's driving to the area as hard as he possibly can. And throughout this movement, we'll do some variations, which I'll show you here in just a second. So first and foremost, make sure when we're doing this that we're not pushing too hard into any discomfort areas or anything that hurts. So no matter what, we stay away from pain, we stay out of it. We can do all the reps, if need be, in a mid-range, not in an end range. So the three modifications we can make here are knee position. So we can put our knee either super far forward if we're doing it right before a sprint workout or a run. We can put the knee back a little bit if we're having some discomfort there, or even keep it in a mid-range right here, right? We don't have to have this knee super deep in. We can do all of our reps here if that's what our body's telling us in that day. If the Achilles is having any issues pop up, we do not want to push deep into the range if we're having some discomfort in that position. That's the first one, so just knee position. Number two, we can affect heel position. So I still want you pushing on something forward, a wall, a rack, whatever it is, but you can also change how high up your heel is away from the ground. So from here, I'm still going to try to push forward, but I might take my heel slightly higher away from the ground or lower, depending on where we're at, from this starting position. So right here, if I'm driving forward here and that's not feeling good, even if I go to here, that's not feeling good, okay, try a top range, try a mid range, okay? See what works and then adjust the program to that. Again, we'll have some specific parameters, but auto-regulate as you're doing it and decide, okay, where am I feeling the least amount of discomfort if you are feeling discomfort with this. That's the second one. So is heel position. Number three is where we can put our foot inward or outward. So we can also do variations where we get a slightly different line of tension, where my foot is out to the side here, or my foot is inward like this. That can also modify the position. Then we also have the heel high and knee distance as well. Again, don't actually invert the ankle or like super evert it. We'll have different drills for that, but there are just different variations you can make if a certain line of tension is feeling better on any given day. Just making sure we're trying to stay away from that painful area and we're targeting the right tissue and giving that input to the lower Achilles, to the soleus calf area to build more tendon, build more connective tissue to make us stronger and feel better overall.